just when everybody thought the markets were finally recovering after the Fed height rake. We locked in our gains, but guess what? Then we got short. And shortly after that, the entire market tumbled, breaking down what we call the watermelon pattern that nobody knows about except for people who watched the previous videos. We are making bank right now in light of the markets completely eating shit, and I think they're going much, much lower. That's what we're going to talk about today. Where are we headed and what are the top plays right now? If you are looking for the next 100x crypto project to buy into, you have come to the right place. My name is Cameron Fous, and I have been a professional day trader for nearly 20 years. I deposited $20,000 into an account, and in just over a year, it's now worth nearly $2 million. On this channel, I'm going to present to you the best altcoins to buy, such as getting into Mare before it ripped 595%, getting into Dogecoin before it ran 15,000%. So if you want to hear about all the best trade opportunities first, hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, turn on the notifications bell so you can get these time-sensitive trade ideas immediately when my new videos go live. All right, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Again, not financial advice, just me predicting everything to the T because I'm a fucking palm reader, okay? See these things? Tells the future right there. And so that's what we're gonna do right now, is show you that I am palm reader. First of all, let's just take a look at this tweet. US 30 pullback incoming. Bitcoin will melt with it, short crypto and stocks, long gold and silver, which was incorrect as of right now, which I still think is going to be playing out. Sell your shitty JPEG NFTs. A lot of floor prices have been bottoming out. There's going to be a better dip buying opportunity later. This is not something that's good, but a lot of times when the markets go through full-blown meltdowns, such as when Bitcoin went back to 3,000 after the 18,000, there was suicide in the news. Same thing in 2008 market crash, there was suicide in the news. That means that shit has hit the fan, quite literally, and people are actually committing suicide because they lost so much money. And that typically, while this is a very, post-mortem, whatever fucking word you want to call it, not a good thing to see in the news, it is an indicator of when things are really bottoming out. That's why they call it blood on the streets, mass fear everywhere. And we're not quite there yet, right? There's not that kind of hysteria. But back when US 30 was upwards of 35K, I said, listen, here we go. Pullbacks incoming. Then we spiked over 35K. I added to my shorts and then we absolutely crushed it, of which we are now up heavily. I locked in $53,000 on US 30 short after the Fed hike rate rally. What do? We added back to our short, alerted everybody in the Telegram group, said, hey, I'm adding to my US 30 short. Everybody thinks we're flipping bull. I'm getting fucking short here, okay? And that's what we did. And then bam, huge sell-off, okay? And also looking at silver, guys. I'm also looking for positions in gold, but I'm looking to continually buy the dip on silver. And as I stated in the Telegram group, when you look at gold and silver, there's usually an inverse correlation with the US dollar. And if you look at what's been going on with the US dollar lately, such as looking at the US yen pair, look at this. This has been absolutely ripping. And this rally is going to soon come to an end, right? This isn't sustainable. There is going to be a pullback on the US dollar. Same thing with US Canada, which is now up at heavy resistance. Both these things, and the US dollar versus a lot of these pairs, have been on a big run, which usually means inverse, that there's going to be a sell-off in gold and silver, which we can clearly see here that they move inverse of each other. So when these things bottom out, right, I would like to get into gold down here at about 1835 in this red box, and also retesting these two trend areas. If we look back deeper on gold at the actual channel, that area right in here is ideal where I would actually like to get in the gold position, right? I'm already in this box right here on silver, so I'm getting long. And we can also be looking at shorting USD JPY or longing JPY USD, because there is going to be a snapback after this massive washout. And basically longing JPY or USD or going short USD JPY is equivalent of going long gold or long in silver, because they work directly inverse of each other. But looking at what's going on, the US 30 guys, right? We got short up here, and I'm still thinking we can go back all the way down to 30 to 29K, which would be kind of the previous heavy support zone, also retesting the lower end of the actual channel that's forming. Right now, we're hitting this horizontal resistance level on US 30. So we're definitely finding support here, of which, we still could potentially bounce. And I said in the last video, right, this is a potential bounce area for US 30. We had that nice little shooting star to the downside for US 30. And then the Fed meeting came out, hiked the rates, boom, huge rip on US30. We got short at the 50-day moving average, also the whole number of 34,000, then just completely got entirely swallowed. So the fact that there was the relief rally from the Fed rate hike, then instantly sold off, that is not a good sign. Basically, everyone's been saying, okay, that was just a bullshit rally, lock in your fucking gains while you can. And then a bunch of people started selling, including me, going short, adding my position, and now continually making money on the core position upwards at 34.5. I believe that first initial entry is 35,345 is my entry up here, right? We're all the way up here, pretty close to calling the exact top on US30 short. And if we look at Bitcoin, guys, this is looking severely nasty, right? This is a bear flag breakdown, right? We had the kind of initial bull trap top, which I called out live on Twitter, said, hey guys, here's the end. Bull trap confirmed on Bitcoin. This is the top. What happened? 50 to 60% decline on Bitcoin. All your favorite altcoins dumped 80 to 90%. Then as we mentioned in the previous, maybe 1 or 2 videos ago, we're in this bear flag here with the kind of descending trend that's happening right here. Also with the ascending trend happening here, which is a longer term bear flag. And then we had the nose of the actual pattern here, which I call the watermelon pattern, just because it just looked like that based on the colors that I chose. And now yesterday, let's actually delete the watermelon because we know it's real now. After the Fed hike rate, right? Everybody flipped bullish. We were long ape, which thanks to Elon Musk, right? We were long right here. Elon Musk trolled everyone, put a fake photo of the NFT in his profile picture. That locked us in a huge amount of gains on ape because we were already long on the dip. Basically, we were playing the bounce here on Bitcoin, but you can also trade altcoins based off that fact. So we were long ape, we were long dot, of which I locked in gains on my first T1 target up about 1570. Then I stopped out, then it ripped. And then after that, we did get short on US30 in addition. And then also we got short TRX here of the fake out over the ascending trend or the ascending channel, also testing the highs here. And then this thing is absolutely collapsed. Boom, down about 18 to 20%, of which we locked in our gains. If we can open up the Telegram here, show you all the juice inside of what's going down in the real time trade alerts. Wolf Group's pack, okay? Over 3,000 members worldwide coming at you live and direct with real-time alerts, talking about me adding shorts, me getting in long, me taking profits. This is all happening in real time as it all goes down, right? So just as I was talking about the inverse correlation between gold and all that stuff and silver, it's already been talked about 2 days ago in the Telegram. So if you want everything first, you either need to join the Wolf Alerts and also follow me on Twitter because I'm active on Twitter every day and even more active inside of Wolf Alerts. YouTube takes me, I maybe do this once or twice a week. So get those alerts. As you can see here, $1,700 profit, TRX short, locking in the gains. Back here, May 5th, guys, 7:20 a.m. started to add small to my short US30. As you can see, this is happening in real time, okay? US30 was pumping into these resistance zones after the Fed rate hike here, okay? And then I'm getting short, right? I'm not saying, later, now I'm talking about it later on YouTube after this got completely swallowed, saying, oh yeah, I did short there. But this is me in real time in the Wolf Alerts group saying, hey, 34,000, let's get short here, okay? And then if we look at what happened to US30 right after that, guys, massive dump off those levels. So as of right now, guys, things are definitely not looking good because if the market actually flipped on Bitcoin and on US30 and actually sustained after the Fed rate hike, right? And if we actually held this support and then broke down this ascending or descending trend line, as I've said it in the multiple previous videos, then I'll be bullish and I'll potentially flip long here and start buying altcoins and buying Bitcoin and looking for the next leg up. But if we break down this level here, then I'm short biased. I'm going to be selling all my longs for profits, and look out below because the next real major support level on Bitcoin is one, the horizontal psychological support at about 30K. And then also the lows of these wicks here at about 28.7. That would be kind of like the next major support level, which this is indicating that we're heading. And as I've stated before also, is that it would appear that we're potentially forming up a longer term descending triangle breakdown pattern, of which can definitely result in a massive breakdown on Bitcoin here, which will then send us instantly to 20K. If we break this 2-year support level, that's going to go right down to 20K down here. And then from there, there's going to be a lot of panic and fear in the air, of which we could then potentially break that. And then the next levels are at about 10 to 12K down here. Okay. And this descending triangle is not something that we haven't seen before on Bitcoin. If we rewind the clock back here, guys, to 2017, 2018 bear market, what exactly happened here? This actually happened over a longer term time period, but forming up this zone right around 6K, right? The lows continually were set, the descending triangle pattern formed up, and as soon as that level broke, what happened? Instant washout, another additional crash of 47%. Similar to what happened in history. And when you're looking at the markets, really all you can do to kind of anticipate what might happen in the future is look at what happened in the past. And that's basically kind of what we're looking at here now. When we flash forward to Bitcoin, is another very large potential descending triangle formation, which then leads me to believe if this forms up, breaks down 28 to 30K, that's going to be an instant, additional washout to 34% would be from 30K. And then all the way down to 10 to 12K, it's about 59, 60%. And I also tweeted this the other day. If we look at the past historical view of Bitcoin, guys, I said probably nothing, Bitcoin, BTC. But when we look at this chart, right, bear market, pullback of 2017, 2018, 84%. Bear market pullback of the next run up in 2019, 72%. Bear market pullback of 2022. Could it be 72 to 84%? Very possible. So even at 80%, we're looking down towards 12,000 on Bitcoin. So history repeats itself time and time again in the markets. And if we form up that descending triangle that we're looking at here, that could easily, send us back off the highs of about 82%. 10,000 would be 85%, which historically we've seen before. So it's not out of the ordinary to see something like that happen again on Bitcoin. Right now, guys, I don't have any actual plays that I'm super interested in, right? Basically the targets on BTC at the moment are looking like we could potentially head towards 30 to 28K. I would potentially maybe start looking to short Bitcoin on a retest of the support level, come back up into about 37 to 38K, 37.5 to 38K, retest the Trend X indicator here, and also the now resistance level that used to be support, and then for a potential pullback down back to 30K on Bitcoin, because that's where I think we're heading over the next 1 to 3, 4, 5 weeks, right? We don't really know. Every day is a new piece of information that we have to adapt to. All of a sudden, some sort of news could come out and then Bitcoin breaks out above this ascending triangle here or ascending trend. The watermelon pattern is, flipped here, and then all of a sudden I'm bullish, okay? Every day is a new piece of information that I can adapt to, right? But the current chart situation right now, the only truth of price action in markets is what is right in front of you here on the chart. When the chart is talking, it pays to listen. Your opinion doesn't matter. The market is not biased. It's very clear. Looking at price, that is the only truth. And right now, the truth of this current pattern is that we just broke down this bear flag, and that's indicating potential move back down to 30 to 28K. But the chart changes every day. We have to identify that and then adapt to the current situation. That's currently what's going on right now, guys. The only positions I have open, just locked in my gains on TRX short, and I'm still short US 30, and I'm looking to continually buy silver and gold. I would like to buy gold again, maybe even one more washout dip, even a washout below these lows at about 1850. I would love to snag this up in this range here on gold. I'm also looking at potential shorting USD JPY. I'm also potentially looking at longing USD ruble. This was a massive run up and dump, and also everyone thought that Russia was fucking screwed. Look at Russia now, right? Massive invasion, dump, washout. And now we are at new all-time highs from pre-invasion prices. But with a massive run like this, there is going to be a snapback, which is going to happen on potentially longing Japanese yen, US dollar. Also looking at potentially longing the USD ruble and looking at shorting the USD Japanese yen, because this also means when this trend reverses, which is going to reverse sometime likely soon, that's going to mean a rally for silver and gold, and also do very well for my watch collection as well. But anyways, guys, that's a wrap for today. Be careful out there. Be objective. Don't get opinionated. Just look at what's happening in the fucking markets right in front of you and react. Don't predict. Don't have hope and fantasy. Look at the market. Tells you right here what's happening on the chart, and react and manage risk. That's trading in a nutshell. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.